This video is supported by Orlando Informer. A two-park update. I have a lot of things I've been holding on to, but today is the day to share it with you. We are going to start the day at Universal Studios Orlando, and then later on we'll head over to Islands of Adventure. Maxie the taxi, she's here, but I do miss my buddy Labby the cabbie. Hashtag free Labby. Across the way from the Cafe La Bamba, we have Central Park Crepes, and they have a new crepe. The seasonal crepe offered at the moment is a raspberry and passion fruit cream, $8.99, fresh raspberries, passion fruit cream, red velvet cake, and cinnamon streusel. I love all those things, but unfortunately it does not open until 11 a.m. That's 30 minutes from now. I'll try to work my way back here though. I'm trying to make my way over to Chez Alcatraz, taking the long way as I am here a little early before things are open. The bars and such, I should say. But also I'm here early to try to beat the weather. You can see the clouds, the sky looking kind of gray, and I did not bring any rain gear, so hopefully I can beat the rain. We're over here by the bridge that takes you from Krustyland to London, and they have one of their summer bite food tents here, but again, I am here too early. Though I am on a diet, sort of a fasting diet, I was going to break it today and try some stuff. Now with the intermittent fasting schedule I'm on, I'm really not supposed to eat until like 3 p.m. but I gotta show you guys some food. Okay, we are getting close to Chez Alcatraz. I have a couple updates regarding Chez Alcatraz you might be interested in. One little change they're gonna make here at Chez Alcatraz is to the shark-friendly drink. Now that is the, I will say, the little sister to the Ocean Attack. You get the little puppet show by the bartenders here. Well, it's primarily, or it has primarily been made up of pineapple juice and orange juice. They have just got some like non-alcoholic blue carousel, so now this shark-friendly drink will be a blue drink to go along with that puppet show. And then the other little change they're going to make here is regarding a drink that is usually a secret menu item, the single writer's drink. Some people call it the Damn Good. Well, that will now become an official menu item. Not sure if they're going to call it the single writers or what. I know they're not going to call it the Damn Good, but that single writer's drink, a secret menu item, will now officially be back on the menu. What gives? It's not even 11 yet, but the Summer Bites food trailer by Chez Alcatraz, this one is open. This is the food trailer where you can get your melts, your 3 cheese classic grilled cheese, a smoky brisket, a vegan, mac and cheese, things like that. Some tomato soup. What's better than grilled cheese and tomato soup? I don't know, you tell me. Looks like your main dishes, like the grilled cheese and like your brisket and stuff, it's going to range between $10 and $12. Your cream of tomato soup, the cheapest thing you're going to get, that's going to be $6. The other Summer Bites food truck in San Francisco is open, the one where you can get Cuban sandwiches and beef empanadas. Maybe the one over at the bridge just hasn't opened yet at all. I haven't noticed it being open, but I thought it would be. I love Cuban sandwiches. Let's try this one. There you go. They are pressing that Cuban sandwich for me right now. Fresh. There it is, right in there. Fair warning, I am a tough critic on Cuban sandwiches. I've been eating them my whole life. I'm not going to pull any punches. Fair warning, I'm going to tell you right now, that's kind of pricey. $15. Ouch. And here is my Cuban sandwich. My first impression, you know, I was complaining about the price, but really the portion size, this is a portion for 2. Like if I had Nikki with me, I'd be sharing this. There's no way I can eat both of these right now, so you can kind of look at it as $7.50 per half sandwich there. It's shareable, very shareable. Okay, I just finished my Cuban sandwich, or half of a Cuban sandwich. What did I think? You know, it was pretty good. It wasn't the best one I had, wasn't the worst one. I mean, it does justice to the name Cuban sandwich. So I would say, I'm having a hard time saying a 6 or a 7. I would rate it, let's go 6.5. I rate it as a 6.5. A pretty good Cuban sandwich. Now the best Cuban sandwiches, in my opinion, not in Orlando. Tampa, Florida has really, really good Cuban sandwiches. Usually anytime I'm in Tampa, I go get Cubans from there. But as far as Universal's Summer Bites version of a Cuban sandwich, pretty good. You should get it, but you should split it. You and your partner share that Cuban sandwich. Now, if you're someone who has not had a Cuban sandwich ever, you should really give it a try. It's just, I'm a little spoiled by the ones they make over there in Tampa, but if you never had one, definitely try it. You know, it's kind of like, I would say Cuban sandwiches are to Florida as Philly cheesesteak is to Philadelphia. And in case you didn't catch it on the menu, here's what a Cuban sandwich is. Cuban bread, ham, roasted pork, Swiss cheese, pickles, and mustard. Look at this building they have here in New York. Right now it is housing the Haagen-Dazs ice cream shop. But from one of you viewers, you mentioned this Hudson Street Home for Girls. This is a real building in New York, and according to the viewer, this served as the inspiration for the orphanage in the movie Annie. What do you guys think about that? I did a little bit of research and that seems to be true. Let me know if you know better in the comment section below. Anyway, I thought that was a pretty interesting little factoid. The Jurassic World Tribute Store. Not open today, May 13th, but as soon as it does open, I'll let you guys know. The day that it does open, another day I will have to break my fast. Here's what I don't get. What I do not understand about the Summer Bites, the whole food truck and food tent thing. Here you have a perfectly good restaurant in the Monsters Cafe, yet it remains closed, but Universal opens food trucks and food tents. But we can't have this open. I don't understand it. Maybe you guys can think of a reason why, or you have a better understanding. Please share that with me in the comment section below. Hashtag Free the Monsters Cafe. I'm not allowed to discuss it in this video, but this whole plaza area, this amphitheater plaza area, I have something to tell you about it, but I've got to wait until the weekly roundup. Since I've already broken my fast, let's head back to Central Park Crepes. Let's try that new crepe. Okay, we've made it to the crepe stand and we are next in line. Oh, I was in the front of the line. I was just here it is. Raspberry, passion fruit, red velvet cake. Oh, I can't wait to dig into this one. Oh my goodness, that was the best sweet crepe I have ever had. But of course, I do love raspberry, so of course I'm gonna like it. But so far, of all the crepes I've had, the sweet ones, that is the best one yet. Okay, now that I'm done with that crepe, we are going to head over to Islands of Adventure. We've got some updates over there to share with you. As we walk over to Islands of Adventure, I want to remind you that the Orlando Informer Winter Meetup, there are still tickets available. Not all the dates have sold out. The dates of November 19 and 20, tickets available. And the dates of December 3rd and 4th, tickets are still available for that meetup as well. Now maybe those dates don't work for you. You just want to visit Universal whenever you want. Well, OrlandoInformer.com, they do sell daytime tickets to Universal. Go check that out. I will leave links for it in the description box. All right, we've made it inside Islands of Adventure. Let's give you some updates. Here's some good news, a positive update inside of the Wolverine store. The indoor Spider-Man meet and greet photo op has returned. Yes, a positive step forward. I love it. Now, if you are interested in participating in this Spider-Man meet and greet, find the Wolverine store and then you line up for it right here. There's even like a little sign right there. There is a new food item inside of the Captain America Diner. Now, I'm not going to try it. The line's too long and I've already eaten too much for today. But there is a new double crunch chicken sandwich for $16.49. Hopefully, I found a picture of it on the internet and you've been looking at it the whole time I've been telling you about it. We need to make our way to one of the water rides. I have sort of a correction from something I said in a previous video. Previously, I had said all of the rides at Islands were mixing parties and running at full capacity. I should not have used the phrase all of, I should have said most of. For example, the water rides, like this one here, the Jurassic Park River Adventure, it is a ride, it's a water ride, so you can take your mask off. Therefore, they are not mixing parties or running at 100% capacity because of that optional face mask reason. Over here by the River Adventure Splash Zone, back this way, I don't know if you can hear that humming, but right back here they're doing some construction work. This is kind of in between Kong, which is that way, and the River Adventure that way. I don't think this is anything guest related. I think it's just backstage work. Let's head into the Jurassic Outfitters, check out some Jurassic World, Jurassic Park merchandise. That is one of the product lines, one of the merchandise lines that they update quite often at Universal Studios. Since the Velocicoaster is in technical rehearsals, one of the Jurassic characters making a big comeback here at Universal as far as merchandise is concerned is Mr. DNA. Let's check out what he's got going on here in the Jurassic Outfitter store. For $15, there is this Mr. DNA coffee mug. There's the one side of the coffee mug, and here is the opposite side. I like the yellow Jurassic logo. I need more of that. For $30, we have this short sleeve baseball style t-shirt. A front graphic of Mr. DNA. $30, like I said. And then this blue Mr. DNA t-shirt. Also $30. Has Mr. DNA, and also at the bottom has the yellow Jurassic World logo. And then for $27, the Mr. DNA t-shirt that I own, the yellow one, the left chest has Mr. DNA and the yellow Jurassic World logo. And then the main graphic is on the back of this t-shirt. There you can see Mr. DNA. Here at this little retail hut in Jurassic Park, there's a shirt I haven't seen before. This one right here, $27. They were here first. I've never seen this one and I like it. And then we have this shirt for $25. It's fairly new. I have seen it before, but I believe it is fairly new. Keep your distance. I like this one as well. I like them, but you know, I have to wear yellow. But Nikki, on the other hand, she's free to wear any color she would like. I think she would like one of those shirts. There is something inside of the Jurassic World Velocicoaster queue I wanted to show you. A couple things actually, but you know, technical rehearsals, the ride is down right now. It's been down for 2.5 hours, which I believe is its longest downtime since it started its technical rehearsal period. And since I can't get in that queue, let's pivot. Let me show you something inside of the Discovery Center. The lower portion of this Discovery Center really has become an all-purpose room. Over here, it's being used as dining, seating for dining. Over here, it is being used as a Velocicoaster store, all types of Jurassic World merchandise. And then over here, they have reopened some of the Discovery Center exhibits. This had been closed due to pandemic reasons, but this stuff is open again, so really making use of this lower half of the Discovery Center. Well, while I was in the store, they have reopened technical rehearsals. Let's go get in line. What the heck? I'm here, it's here. Let's go ride it. So here's the other thing I wanted to show you today. Here's the height board for the Velocicoaster, and this is where you need to stand. So clever, they have little raptor feet print by the height board. Oh, so clever. And I am going to try the single rider line today. There we go, another turn on the Velocicoaster. I was in row 2. I'm getting cocky. I'm posing for people watching me on the coaster now. A little too cocky. And now that we're off the ride, we can head back into the Velocicoaster store. There's a shirt I want to show you in here. So there's this t-shirt here. It's a baseball tee thin hoodie. It's like a t-shirt hoodie. $35. It says Raptor Country. I like the color scheme they're using with these new shirts that I've been showing you. I like this color scheme. Here's that same shirt again, this time on a mannequin. It is a, like I said, it's a t-shirt hoodie. I'll show you the hoodie over here. But there's your little hoodie. Another shirt I know Nikki would like. The other thing I wanted to point out to you guys regarding the entrance to the Velocicoaster, at the entrance you have these two raptors here on either side. I've been told that this is sort of an homage, a tribute to the old Dueling Dragons entrance, which had a dragon on one side and a dragon on the other side. So a bit of a tribute to that old Universal attraction. Also, in case you missed my live stream, I explained these barriers around the trees here to keep them from running away. And while we're here, let me get a shot or two of this thing in action. Now that we're done with that, let's continue our journey around the park. And into Hogsmeade we go, and I'm wondering, I've already broken my fast, should I get a hot butterbeer today? You know what, the line to Hogshead is a little longer than I like. But you know what, just because it's May 13th and I can, let's go get in line for a hot butterbeer. And here is our mid-May hot butterbeer. I'm gonna let it cool off just for a second. Actually, instead of looking at the castle, I'm gonna watch the Velocicoaster go by and enjoy my hot butterbeer. There's one turn. Here comes the other trip around. There it goes. Cheers. Into Seuss Landing for one last update for today. Snookers and Snookers Sweet Candy Cookers is closed for the moment for some type of refurb, and thusly they have reopened Honk Honkers. Though sadly, Honk Honkers is still not offering that gigantic cotton candy, but you can get other sweet treats in here. And there you go, guys. Unless something happens between the time I record this and the time I post this, you're all caught up, except for the one thing I want to tell you about during their weekly roundup. And also, I want to remind you, go check out OrlandoInformer.com for those meetup tickets or just some daytime tickets. And as always, don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Hello and welcome to the team, some new Flixters. Vice President Dustin Gonzalez, Executive Producer Jaden Lodge, Producers Yolanda Neal, ML, Queens Reich 1128, and Bloody Gaming, and supporters Jacob Cressman, Emilette Martinez, Kat Nat, Alex Mullins, Cybercat Zach, Ada Espinoza, Devil Dog Airsoft, Sue Clayton, and Craig Bickham. Thank you guys so much for joining the team.